Johnson, one of his very first projects as a 27-year-old. The P-51D Lightning 1.7. Right behind him on the takeoff roll, the Curtis P-51 about 150 Black Sheep series, the pilot flying the P-51D Lightning, which are one of the primary pilots there. The Bearcat, it's got that Hellcat R20 100 double waft engine with 2,200 horsepower. The Bearcat was 20% lighter. That landing gear is very long. You count for that 12 diameter propeller. Team Hornet. To the Bearcat. Here comes the Bearcat. Fresh shit right. Rules for flying the aircraft. Don't turn with the Japanese fighter. Use head on passes and attack the Japanese. California after the war in the Lucas Treaty. You'll notice the very quiet engines due to the Yamamoto of Japan, the architect of the attack on Pearl Harbor, was flying the Bougainville. 16 P-38s were sent from Guadalcanal to get him, 440 miles away. To avoid detection, they flew less than 50 feet above the water. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look from the Lost Coast Warbirds. Oh yeah, that's... How about a big round of applause for the Toro Bombs? We don't Spain from attacking Merlin, Japan. If you recall, USS Hornet, yeah. Off of an aircraft carrier, 16 in the right seat. The tail art and the nose art painted by a couple of the DeHavilland brothers. Cruise speed of 200. The last model type built, take a look at it. Taller tail, American Aviation was asking. Merlin engine, it can produce over 2,000 horsepower for brief periods of time. It was the cars, the F4F, and the design language of the British gear on the inject into the exhaust stack and make it turn white. Non-toxic. You can breathe it. It's not going to hurt you. It's just the paraffin-based oil. Party bringing it down and low. Max gross weight of 8,200 pounds. Max speed at sea level 322 miles an hour. Airworthy survivors today? Only about 18. Design work for the F4F began in 1935. It was the Navy and Marine Corps' main fighter. When it comes by, you'll notice the landing gear retracts in, the wheels are being steered to the side, retracts in. Again, 28 hand brakes to bring that landing. To make way for the newer F8F Hellcat. Early on, World War II was zero, but it could soak up a lot more damage than the very lightly. Bernie laying down a little strafe action on the infield here. Over the year, Belgium, France, Greece, Canada, the UK also flew the aircraft in addition to the United States Navy. He does like to fly it low, doesn't he? Bernie also flying a brand new restored P-47, a very, very rare aircraft. Stick left hand on the throttle. Slides it from the back seat. That's the way to do it, the Cub. Hands up in the air, folks. And right here. Enjoy performing in a P-51 Mustang. 1,500 gallons. That Mike, he's one of Eric Tucker's dearest friends. As he calls him, his brother from another mother. Mike, a country boy from Tennessee and a top-ranked football star. Straight out of high school. Steve Jobs, yeah. Steve Jobs. Steve recruited Mike out of high school because of brainiac economy. Oh, yeah! The P-40 Warhawk, built by Curtis. And finally, from the Grumman Ironworks in Cascades, Long Island, New York, the F8F Bearcat. Merlin V1650 engine. The second aircraft. We hope they'll have it out there with some of the boats for the crowd to get near.
Absolutely, we'll get it back out there for you to take a look at, and take a look at our Aton vessel. Lots of activities still going on today, and as the sun's poking out, I think the air show is really going to start to kick off. And like you said,
for your first responder. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if I can direct your attention straight ahead out in the distance, the four fighters we saw taking off. Lightning, and before that, the North American P-51 Mustang. North American also moving into the B-25 world. This aircraft part of the Lost Coast Warbirds. And I got Jane Rawlson up here with me. She's an That's Steve bringing it in on the H model right here. Give you a good look at the difference, the tall tail on the Mustang, the different canopy shape, just that overall different look on the Mustang. He's a known, fantastic restoration expert, and well, the fruit of his labor right in front of us. Take a look to the right, and Steve bringing it down and dirty. You notice that scoop there on the bottom of the aircraft, different shape than they had on the earlier. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look from the Lost Coast Warbirds. Oh yeah, that's take a look at it as a better payload. Had a better payload. Sweet Dreams from the Lost Coast Warbirds here on the right. Bomb bay doors open. ACV. They've told me it is one of the sweetest landing aircraft. They said the hardest part of that aircraft is taxiing it, of all things.
Which is ironic because it's a tricycle gear. So you can see everything. You're not a
Really
tail
is.
dragger. You can see everything.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think I could do it.
I'd heard that after 20 years in the desert, this aircraft was a home to a lot of birds and critters and snakes, and it was quite the lengthy restoration. The lightest version of the P-51 Mustang. aviation history lesson today. How about a round of applause for all of our Warbird pilots working on them, keeping them flying, but we're not done yet. Performer area, right by the purple P-51 Mustang called Plum Crazy. You'll see the semi-trailer out there. That's where you go sign up for your ride. They'll be doing the rides between, well, I already did the morning shot after the show ended at 4 o'clock. You actually get to drive with the instructor in the right seat showing you how to move one of these Italian vehicles down the runway at speeds of over 150 miles per hour.